On my second day at MOT, I visited Changi Airport. The management received me at Terminal 2, now closed due to COVID-19. Beautiful bougainvillea plants used to line the entrances to the departure hall. I'm sure everybody remember. But on that day, I saw that the plants were all withered. I asked Changi Airport Group CEO, Mr. Lee Xiaoyang, why. He said the terminal has been closed. They had to save costs, including on plant maintenance. But then he added, bougainvillea are very hardy. They will live. So I did what a gardener friend taught me and used my nails to scratch the bark of one of the withered plants. And indeed, once you scrape off, you see underneath the dried brown bark was a bright green stem. If the plant had a heart, it would still be pumping strong. Unlike the seaport, our other lung, the airport, has been almost totally incapacitated. Strict border measures and health concerns have deflated international air travel to almost zero. We used to record over 1,000 aircraft movements a day. Now it is about 150 a day. We were the 7th busiest airport in the world in terms of international passenger traffic, but now we have dropped to 50th. Worse, we have no domestic air travel to fall back on. We have tried to bring back demand in various ways. Cargo planes, for example, they still use Changi, but they are only 5% of total flights pre-COVID-19. We have started to serve transfer and transit passengers, but even at its peak, they accounted for at most 1/3 of total Changi passenger traffic. And today we are serving only a trickle of that at 400 passenger movements a day. That works out to about 150,000 passengers a year, compared to pre-COVID volume of close to 20 million a year. A good place to start are the countries and territories which have kept the virus under control like us. Including transfer transit traffic, they account for about 40% of our pre-COVID-19 passenger volumes. But passenger volumes cannot be turned on and off capriciously. We need to take sensible measures, proportionate to the risk profile of each country and each territory, and making progressive steps as we become more confident. For example, we can consider unilaterally opening up to passengers from certain countries or cities which have kept the virus transmission very low. We can proliferate the RGLs, the reciprocal green lanes, for business travel, and we can expand the RGLs for general travel. Serving 14 days isolation is a major deterrent to any travel, and we may have to consider replacing this with a rigorous testing regime, which some countries have already done so. When it comes to the fate of Singapore, the following truth holds. To survive, we have to keep our borders open. To thrive, we have to connect to the world. To prosper, we have to be a hub of the global economy. COVID-19 has decimated air travel and incapacitated one of our lungs, but the Singapore heart, our determination, our dynamism, our enterprise is still pumping strong. Changi Airport will one day be full again. SIA planes will one day soar again. This is our collective mission in the coming months and years ahead. To build the physical connections that bring Singaporeans together, the world to Singapore, and Singapore to the world. Then, the bougainvillea will bloom once again.